We begin today's news at noon with breaking news in Southwest Washington, a huge traffic mess there. This story started with law enforcement chasing a stolen semi-truck, the cab of a stolen semi-truck. It started in Portland. The chase ended on I-205 in Vancouver, and within just the last 20 minutes, Multnomah County Sheriff's deputies confirmed that the driver and passenger of that stolen semi are now in custody after a standoff on 205. A viewer actually shared these photos with us that show deputies and Washington State Patrol with guns pointed at that stolen truck. Right now, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office is giving an update on exactly what happened. Let's listen into that right now.
Both directions, southbound, all lanes are open. Traffic's moving at normal speeds. Looks like we have one or two lanes open northbound. Traffic's starting to move northbound as well. It's going to take crews a while to clear out this semi-tractor. It's got no rubber on the wheels, and one wheel is completely off of the rig, so it's going to be a bit of a project to get that moved.
Can you talk to us about what led up to this?
So this morning, around 9 o'clock in the morning, the owner of a stolen semi-tractor called and said that he was tracking this vehicle. He tracked it to Blue Lake Park in Fairview. That's when MCSO deputies responded to that scene. They boxed the tractor trailer, or the tractor in, and the driver of the stolen truck rammed at least two vehicles, rammed his way through and got out, and then started moving westbound on I-84.
Was anyone injured?
We did have one deputy who I think received minor injuries, and she went to the hospital as a precaution, but I think she's going to be fine.
And traffic was backed up for quite a while. What was the impact to drivers?
Yeah, traffic was backed up. I mean, it was 11 o'clock, so there wasn't a ton of traffic, but yeah, we did stop traffic in both ways for the safety of the public.
How long do you think cleanup will last?
I don't really know. It's going to be a project. I would imagine it's going to take them an hour or two at least to get that truck out of here.
I can imagine dealing with an 18-wheeler that's stolen is a lot different than dealing with a Honda Civic.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was just the tractor. There's no trailer,
yeah.
But still, it's a very large vehicle. And when the driver wanted out of our box in that we had, the truck was plenty big enough to push our vehicles out of the way.
Can you tell us more about the efforts to get the suspects?
Yeah, so in the course of them driving through Multnomah County west to 205, we were able to successfully use spike strips. So we were able to puncture the tires. I believe we got tires on both the front and the rear axle. And I think we may even have got all four tires eventually. And my understanding now is there's no rubber on the wheels at all, and one of the wheels is completely off.
Pretty dangerous situation.
Yeah, fairly dangerous. Having said that, the speed that the driver was driving in that big truck, he never really drove much over regular freeway speeds. It was not what anyone would call a high-speed pursuit. The driver of the stolen semi was driving basically freeway speeds, and we were following.
Did they have any weapons on them?
As of right now, I have not been made aware that there was any weapons on them.
Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
You bet.
Again, that was the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office updating us this afternoon on a breaking news situation involving a police chase along the freeway. It ended on I-205. We saw there a stolen semi-cab, Chris, at the center of all that. So what we're left with is a huge traffic mess. Can you talk about, again, just how long that might last?
And it is starting to unfurl a little bit here, so I'm happy to tell folks that. What you're looking at behind me is a live look at I-205 northbound traffic coming towards your television screen over the Glenn Jackson Bridge. So mind you, we're backed up still a couple of miles here. At one point, as the Multnomah County Sheriff's deputy mentioned, the freeway was shut down for about an hour. And so what that translates to in my world is if you know of anybody that was expected to travel on I-205 between, say, 10:45 and 11:45, they are going to be an hour late to their destination because, matter of fact, the freeway was stopped, shut down. We saw cars on the freeway turning around, going the wrong way up at entrance ramps, trying to exit the freeway. I'm not sure if we can take my traffic box right now, but if we can do, maybe not. But the point is here is that traffic is still taking a little bit while to flush out. Drew, I can tell you, just looking at the latest traffic counts here, 120,000 people a day use that stretch of freeway. So granted, it happened mid-morning, but there are still a lot of people impacted by this, and this is the live look right now over the Glen Jackson Bridge. So plan some extra time, but as you heard the sheriff's deputy say there, the freeway now is open both directions, so hopefully we'll get this resolved soon. I'll be back with weather coming up in just a few minutes.